I'm super excited today because we got 3 designs, 2 in the front, 1 in the back, and I want to talk about 3 design concepts with you that are going to help you with your landscaping. First thing is, let's add some color to our curb appeal. Second, I want to talk about affordable and simple, easy to install designs. Finally, I want to talk about privacy. What if you don't want your neighbors looking in on you, or if you want to just block out some unsightly things? Let's get into it. What's going on? I'm Bobby K. I'm a professional landscape designer and general contractor. Before I was a general contractor, I was in the field for over 10 years. I probably installed over 1,000 projects and designed, I'd say, over 5,000 designs by now. And the reason I share that with you is because I want you to understand how important design is when it comes to a landscaping project. Design matters, and bringing value to your home matters. Those two should be at the forefront of the entire thing. So, if you are considering doing a landscaping project, get a design. Make sure it's from someone who knows what they're talking about, not someone who just knows how to use some software. You're gonna run into a lot of mistakes with that kind of stuff. So in this video, I wanna show you 3 designs that you can use as a template that cover different design principles and might be the perfect fit for you. First one I wanna go to is in Minnesota. We're going to White Bear Lake. Let's go. So what you can see out of the gate is we've got a lot of overgrown bushes. They've been there a while. It's time to get a facelift. We're gonna rip everything out, and we're gonna create some big, beautiful beds that are coming off of the house and even swinging out in front of the sidewalk with some mulch. Mulch is a very nice material that holds the moisture for the plants. It softens the place up. There's a time and a place for decorative gravel, but I am a mulch guy. If I can go decorative gravel or mulch, I'm gonna pick mulch all day long. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, if you are looking to create color for your curb appeal, which is what I want to focus on in this, first we want to get in those meat and potatoes. What I mean by meat and potatoes is something I just say all the time, so I kind of stuck with it, is your bushes, right? We got some boxwoods, some pyramid boxwoods that are kind of anchoring the design, and then in between we've got some green velvet boxwoods. What I want to do there is create winter interest, something that is going to be green year-round. When things go dormant, that color kind of stuff does start to go dormant, and we want to make sure we've got something there that looks good. So we've got our boxwoods in. We're going to put some lilac trees in between the windows, kind of cleaning up and kicking out that dead space and getting some height. And then finally, let's talk about that color. One of the best ways to create color is as you are coming up a walkway or to the front stoop, some kind of entrance, like getting to the door. I love to hit people with color there. That is a great way. If you are looking to spice up your landscaping, perennials, annuals, maybe a boulder or two, that is a great way to splash things up. So that's what we did. We dropped in a boulder. We put some liriope around there, the variegated kind that have got a little bit of a different color on the outer leaf, and then they get that purple little cute flower. Finally, just did a backdrop of tulips. Breaking up the space of tulips all throughout the design is an easy way. You can get a bag of bulbs from Costco, Sam's, go online. You probably get like 60 bulbs for like 20 bucks. So if you really want to go crazy, get a bunch of them, you drop them in the fall, and then boom, in the spring, they're there, and they last most of the year until things start to get cold. Great way to create color for your curb appeal. Let's go to number 2. If you like that, by the way, smash the like button. We haven't been getting a lot of likes on the channel. Let's get some love out there. Let's trigger that algorithm a little bit. It helps the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I really do. And if you feel generous, throw a comment down there about what you liked about any of these designs. That is awesome. So here we go. We're going to Stanton, Illinois. I apologize. I'm probably boofing the living heck out of that. But here's what I want to talk about in this one. I want to talk about how you can create something that is super easy to install and it's affordable. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to bring those beds out again. We're going to do those curves, mulch out in front of the sidewalk, same kind of principle as the last one. But one thing that's a little different here is you notice they have a pretty big yard. There's a lot of lawn space on the side. This is where I like to put something out there to kind of kill the dead space a little bit versus just being a ton of grass. This is where you drop in trees. This is where you drop in focal points of a sort. This is where you can drop in a cool bush. We got a magnolia on one side of the driveway, and then we got a flowering cherry, Yoshino or a Kwanzaa. on the other side. That is a great way to bring the same color palette with different heights and textures. You got a bush here and you got a tree over here, and create interest and kill just lawn everywhere, right? The next thing I want to focus on is why is this easy to install? The reason being is a lot of the bushes selected here, which are full sun on purpose, because you can tell this just gets blasted, both sun and shade, you know, when you're getting in there, is we can pick things that have a shallow root system that aren't a big B&B burlap sack heavy kind of install. We got Hamlin grasses, we got limelight hydrangeas, got some holly bushes, picked some cone flowers and some dusty miller. These are all small little pots that are easy to lift. You can transport easily. You don't need a big crew to do. Anybody can do this. And best of all, you get a 1 to a 3 gallon in any of these. They're not going to be more than $40 to $45 a piece on the high side. Like the limelight hydrangea is probably the most expensive. The rest of these, probably in your $20 to $30 range. So it's easy to install, it's affordable, and the transformation is quite dramatic. So you go from basically overgrown bushes to this, screams curb appeal. Let's go to number 3. By the way, if you have made it this far in the video, you are my kind of people. Consider subscribing. If you've been here before but you've never smashed it, let's do it, man. Come on back next week. Every single Monday at 4, we're changing it up a little bit. Gonna be putting out a video. If you wanna learn some more landscaping tips, you wanna know how much things cost, you wanna hear from an installer's perspective on what to really look out for, this is the channel for you. All right, let's get into it. I didn't record my screen on this design because truth is it was such a simple thing, I didn't think much of it, but I'm like, you know what? Everybody needs privacy in their yard somehow. So this back was just a bunch of brush, honeysuckle, that kind of stuff. It was ripped out and it's like, well, what do we do to break it up to create some interest and cut down the line of sight from the neighbors behind there? It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is create a nice big landscape bed. Actually, this also could be circles around trees and you pick specific trees to break up the line of sight. It's an easy trick. What I like to do here is just get some different textures and colors in there. Got some arborvitaes on the backdrop here. These could be green giants if you really want to get something big and spread out, but they will get really wide. So think about future planting, like how big this thing is gonna get when you're dropping things in. Finally, I like to get a little bit of interest. So here's the arborvitae right here. We've got some lilac. Well, this is a lilac tree. These are lilac bushes, but they're the same principle, right? Kind of breaking up the space. Finally, I want to get some winter interest in there. I got some red twig dogwoods right here, and we've got some green velvet boxwoods or soft touch hollies, whatever you feel like. These are gonna lose their leaves. They're gonna get red stem in the winter. So if you got snow on the ground, you got red here, you got green here, and then you got a couple things sticking up in the air. Of course, they're not gonna hold their leaves, but this is gonna check off the boxes for the majority of the year. It's a great way to break up the line of sight, look good, add some curb appeal to the backyard. Listen, if you are interested in sprucing up your yard, don't start the project without a design. Get a design. I'm telling you, it is crucial to the success of the project as well as your peace of mind, your well-being. I'm telling you, I've been in this game so long. I know that it is the key to this entire thing. So if you're interested, go in the links below. If you want to keep going down the rabbit hole, go check out this video right here. This is a fantastic video that's got some more templates for you. This is Bobby K saying creation is everything, so go out and create. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast.